let's talk about Becky. Becky is going to be, let's see. Oh yeah, trash talker. She said if she was a pro wrestler, her hype song would be "Save Me" by Queen, or "How Far I'll Go" from Moana, or "Shoop" by Salt and Peppa, because yes, she can sing all the lyrics. But truly, she's a girl that loves reggae, and not Bob Marley type reggae, but bring on the revolution and sublime. Let's see. Favorite drink or food at a Denver restaurant? Seriously, the Brutal Poodle. If you don't know it, go now. All right, that guy's been there. A restaurant named the Brutal Poodle and focused on death metal music served some of the most fantastic food. Is it on South Broadway? Okay. Englewood-ish? Anyway, all right. I think I've driven by it. I have not eaten it. I can get pho on pretty much any corner in my neighborhood, but nope, we got to drive to the Poodle for the Brutal Noodle. It just sounds harsh, but damn, that shit is so good. Okay, now I want the Poodle, specifically the Brutal Poodle. So what I'm saying is that I've just offered up a bunch of free advertising for the Brutal Poodle. Let's welcome Becky to the stage. You got it. Yeah. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. I have a question for you. Who recycles? Compost? Anybody? Who looks at these three bins and is like, I have no freaking idea what to do with my trash? Yeah, as a sustainability expert, I struggle with it as well. But I like to think of myself a little bit of a professional trash talker because I love to teach people about how to properly dispose of their waste. Weird, I know. But did you know that on average, a person disposes of almost 5 pounds of trash per day? In the last minute, we have actually disposed of 5,000 pounds of trash globally. Either way you look at it, that's a lot of doggone trash. That's all I know. Unfortunately, only a small fraction of this is actually diverted from the landfill. In fact, in the United States, only 32% of waste is diverted through recycling composting. This is a fairly small number and kind of terrifying, and barely a passing grade. So what is diversion? Well, diversion is when we can keep our waste out of the landfill through means of recycling and composting. The landfills are a major cause of greenhouse gas emissions, and quite frankly, we are actually going to run out of space to be able to put our trash at some point in time. In addition, a lot of our waste, especially our plastic waste, ends up in the ocean, creating this great big garbage patch that you see here. So you see, waste diversion is a way that we can all collectively come together to help support and save the planet. Unfortunately, the world of waste can be super complex and confusing, as we kind of noted earlier. The common misconception is that if it has a recycling symbol on it, we can toss it into a recycling bin, it goes down to the recycling facility, and gets recycled. Unfortunately, this is no longer the case due to the Plastic Coalition. So now that symbol, it only tells us what that item is made up of, what materials make it, instead of if it's actually recyclable or not. So now what we're doing is we're putting our stuff into our recycling bin, sending it to the facility, and we're wish cycling. We're just hoping that maybe possibly they can find a way to recycle it. And this causes a lot of issues for the recycling facility. Okay, I'm going to stop for a second and I'm going to tell you guys all a little secret. Everybody lean in a little closer so you hear this. Plastic bags are never recyclable in your recycling bin. Yep, that's right. They should never go into your recycling bin. Take those guys down to their local grocery store and put them down that bin there, but never in your recycling bin at home. Okay, now that that's all out of the way, let's talk about how you can become a professional trash talker like me. So the first is to know your hauler. Your hauler is the company that comes to pick up your trash, recycling, and or compost. By knowing your hauler, you can know what is and isn't recyclable in your bins. If you're not sure if something is, you can call your hauler. An easy way to remember this is Who you gonna call? Your hauler. Next is aluminum and glass are really good. These items are infinitely recyclable. So when possible, opt for buying products in those items. Plastic is bad. Plastic degrades over time, making it really hard and confusing for the recycling facilities to recycle. Stay away from plastic in general, always. Next, we all know reduce, reuse, recycle. Thanks, Jack Johnson. But now it's refuse, reduce, reuse, recycle, rot. Thanks, B. Johnson. The idea is to be able to refuse your waste from the very start. And that way, you don't even have to figure out where it goes. Another way to become a trash talker is to be able to reduce your food waste. You can do this by planning ahead with a grocery list, eating leftovers, or investing in composting. Finally, when you make mistakes, be kind to yourself. We live in a super complex world of recycling. So when you make those mistakes, just tell yourself, just keep trying, trying. When we can all pitch in together, we can all become professional trash talkers. And we can all then work to create a cleaner, healthier, and better planet for all. So who's in and wants to be a trash talker with me? Thank you.
Way to go. Kag your recycling mistakes, ladies and gentlemen. Just thought of back there.